clothes on because this is literally just a pajama fleece, but my payday routine has to be cozy. Like, it is my favorite time to just get super cozy and chill and like snuggle up and budget for the month. I started doing payday routines around about 2 years ago, and I made them as peaceful as they can be for myself because of the experience I've had with money in the past. If I ever got a letter from the bank, if I ever got an email, I would panic. Hated opening my banking app, like it would send me into a frenzy. I was just so anxious around money constantly because I was in such a negative position with money. Like, I had credit card debt, I had things on finance, I wasn't budgeting, so I was spending way more than I had, and I just didn't know where my money was. Now that I'm in a much better position, I've kept this payday routine just to try and keep myself in that mentality of being like in control of my finances and feeling really calm about money as well. Like, it is one of my favorite times in the month. I know that sounds so sad, but when you are a full-time working parent, you don't really get many opportunities to feel calm anyway. This is like my one chunk of like non-negotiable time where I'm like, no, you're gonna sit down and like manage and sort your finances and do it in a way that like just works for you. So welcome to my little cozy payday routine. Get myself a little snack, because if I'm not snacking, I'm not happy. And take my cup up and open up my budget and spreadsheet and just go through it all with you. Oh God, I'm so unfit. I literally get out of breath every time I walk upstairs. Got my little bowl of strawberries. And I've got my budget and spreadsheet here. How I start off every payday routine is I'll check how much I've got on my credit card to pay off, and then how much I've got left in my current account. I do like my miscellaneous spending on my credit card each month, and then just pay it off in full with what's left in my current account. And I do that because I can get rewards for my spending using my credit card. Now, the past 2 months, I don't know what has happened, but my spending's definitely got a little bit like beyond what I would like it to be. And my miscellaneous spending, just from tapping my credit card in shops and stuff, has been a bit higher than what is left in my current account. On my credit card to pay off this month is £563.57, which is pretty high for me. I tend to like it to be around like £300 to £400. And what is left in my current account to like pay that off in full is £442.39. So that means that straight away out of my income for this month, I'm going to have to use £121.18 to fully have that credit card paid off, which again isn't the recipe that I would like to have. So I definitely need to get a little bit on top of my spending. So that's the first thing I'm going to do before I do anything else, is pay off that credit card. The next thing I do is go over all of the bills that are definitely going to come out. And so to give you that full breakdown, I'll share the bills that I split with my fiance Reese. This is like what we cover, and we do a 50-50 split now because we both earn the exact same salary from our full-time jobs. So the past few months my payments have been a little bit higher because I was earning more, but now we are exactly the same, which means we each have a bit more disposable income, which is lovely. For our mortgage, the split is £628.50 each. Gas and electric is £86.50. Council tax is £95.50. I always feel like council tax is so expensive. And half of our sofa payment is £65. We just have our sofa from DFS on one of those like 0% interest payments, so we have no desire to like overpay on that or pay it off sooner. The like 0% interest monthly payment's fine for us. Childcare is still ridiculous. So our split in half of childcare is £675 each. Insurance, so like house insurance, it's £6.50. And then for payments that are just my own, I have my car at £182. My car insurance at £48, and then excitingly I'm actually starting my overpayments on my car because I have fully paid off my Invisaligns and now I'm onto my car. So I think I have like a total of 6,000-ish to pay it off in full, and I'm overpaying by £218 per month, which takes my overall car payment to £400 per month. So I have that overpayment. And then I just have my phone at £20 per month. So going to like a SIM-only contract for my phone has been the best thing I've ever done. I think honestly, I used to pay something like £80 for the contract of my phone. Like, they had like the cost of the phone, and then they had like an airtime bill thing or something, and it was just ridiculous. So switching up that is one of the best things I've done, and that's just £20 a month, which is fine. The total amount for all of my bills is £2,025. Then let's go into the month of September on my little spreadsheet, and here the first thing I'm going to do is go into my variable spending. So for our food shop, we typically do £70 a week between us, which is like £35, and I'll always round it up a tiny bit though, just in case. So for the monthly spend for food, I do £160, which I know is like so cheap to some people. So we have just like cracked this whole food shop budget thing, and we've just found the best recipe for us. I'd love to share like what we spend in the week and the meals we get out of it if you're interested, because I do feel like we're like onto something good there. For petrol, I always only spend £80 a week. I work from home pretty much like 3 or 4 days out of the week, so petrol for me is never too high. And then I get onto like my initiatives and what I want to actually like do and build with my money, which doesn't get to be that much at the minute because a lot of stuff is going on bills and things. But basically every month I always put £100, which I know is not a lot, but honestly it helps so much in the long run. And I basically just pop that into my Monzo account to like put it into little saving pots. At the minute I have like 3 saving pots. I have one for house decorations. I just decorated my little office using that saving pot, and next up I want to do my daughter's room, and I just like put money towards it so that I don't have to use too much of my disposable income within the month, and I've got a bit of a cushion just if I need to like get new paint or anything like that. I have my Christmas saving pot, which is really exciting because that'll hopefully basically just tick off Christmas without having to spend any money in the month of December itself. So again, just like protecting that disposable income. And I've also started a one for birthdays, just because I feel like birthdays will just roll around like all within the same month, but I just think it's nice to always have like something there, like literally even if it's just £50, it can just go towards some birthday presents. So yeah, I'm going to put £100 towards these saving pots, and I think I'm going to do £20 to Christmas as I always do, so that will take Christmas to £185 saved. And then I'm going to do £80 towards the house saving pot, and then I'm going to put £50 into birthdays because next month it's actually my fiance's birthday and my sister's birthday, and then we also have 2 birthdays this month as well, so it'll be good to have a little bit more of a buffer there. I also always put £50 towards my investing, and I know £50 is like nothing but hopefully one day that can be more. At the minute I'm basically just like a proper beginner investor, and I'm just kind of starting to get into the habit of doing it, if you know what I mean. And like I'm just utilising £50 a month because as always, like when you invest, that is money at risk. So I just always think £50 is okay for me to pop into investing at the moment. And so yeah, there's like my variable spending alongside any other kind of like initiatives that I have, like saving and investing and stuff. And obviously I'm doing my car overpayment at the moment. I can't wait for my car overpayments to be done because that would give me £400 more per month to put into savings. And I know I would probably put that into like a really high interest savings account and just let that money build. I mean, I say that now, I would probably love a holiday or something, but like that would be the aim. And then I always like to just get the calendar up and try and jog my memory of any plans that we've said we'll do in the month. I swear I always forget something. The things that I know for sure is that we have 2 birthdays this month. So we have my fiance's Nana and my fiance's stepdad. So we'll need money aside for that. Written down here Ivy's room, but I'm going to use some of the money from the saving pots. The only other plans that we have is that within the first week of the month we're going camping, but I'd already put money aside for that from last month, so that's sorted for. And I think that's it, you know. When it comes to like my miscellaneous spending and stuff, the reason why I try to aim for it to not be any more than like £400-ish per month is sometimes honestly find it so hard to live in the balance of like trying to stick to your budget, particularly when it's quite a tight budget, but also like enjoying your life and just getting to have nice weekends and stuff. I feel like at the minute I work so hard during the week with like quite a full-time job that I need some in the weekends. Things are just expensive as well now. Like I saw this like one TikTok where it was just like, why is it £100 to literally breathe outside air at the moment? And it's so true. Hopefully I will spend no more than like £300 to £400 on all of my like miscellaneous spending and stuff throughout the month as well. And that will be September pretty much paid for. The one thing as well that I think I need to chill out on is buying books. I've bought so many books this month. Basically I do this like payday rule with myself where I don't let myself buy a payday treat unless I have money left unspent from the month before, and that's like my payday money. But because this month I've gone over, I don't get a payday treat. I need to stick to that rule and try and be like disciplined, but I was really hoping to get a Kindle. Maybe next month that could be my incentive to not spend too much on the weekends, is I'll treat myself to a Kindle if I stick to this budget in October. That is how the finances for the month of September is looking. I post every week over on here around all things money. I pretty much share way too much about my money. But I think it's so nice to talk about, particularly not in a like over sensationalized like become a millionaire tomorrow type of way. That would mean the absolute world if you subscribed, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.